Up next, we move into the men's 51-kilogram flyweight division, this semi-final between boxers from Zambia and India. Scoring this one are judges from Malaysia, Germany, Botswana, Canada and Mongolia.
Zambia.
Mr. Jeff Cannell of England is the referee.
Chinyemba.
Approaching the boxing ring is 21-year-old Patrick Chinyemba, just burnishing that golden-coloured dye job he has had on top of his fade, stating his ambitions that he's in pursuit of a place in the final tomorrow, preparing for his third bout of Birmingham 2022 and coming into this semi-final after a scintillating second-round knockout over Alex Winwood of Australia in his quarter-final contest. It's also the third bout of Birmingham 2022 for Amit Panghal. Man in his second Commonwealth Games has designs on returning to the final after coming away with 49-kilogram Commonwealth Games silver 4 years ago on the Gold Coast. Took local lad Galal Yafai to keep him off top spot on the podium then. Here he's looking to return to his second consecutive Commonwealth Games final.
Introducing to you first, in the red corner, representing Zambia, Patrick Chinyemba. And his opponent, boxing out of the blue corner and representing India, Amit.
Put your punches up, no holding. Shake hands. Two corners.
Mr. Jeff Cannell with the final instructions. We're in the 51-kilogram flyweight division. This is semi-final action between boxers from Zambia and India to determine who will be going through to the gold medal bout. And what a contest we have in store. The taller figure, wearing red, is Patrick Chinyemba, 21 years of age. Beautiful right hand to the body landed by him. The compact figure, wearing blue, is Amit, operating out of the southpaw stance. And this one pits two incredibly skillful boxers at differing ends of the different points of the experience spectrum. But a crafty southpaw in Amit, who's getting onto the front foot here and scoring effectively with that backhand against a boxer puncher who can be awkward at times. Patrick Chinyemba, 2 stoppage victories out of 2 en route to this semi-final.
2 quality boxers, Ron. Both have totally different strengths. The man in blue is one of the most skillful boxers in the tournament at any weight. Lovely counter puncher. Always concedes height and reach, but his movement and his mobility and his skill allow him to score here and there, in and out. But he has to work at his own pace. And Chinyemba here, who is a rangy and for me has got decent power, this Zambian boxer, and he will try and disrupt the rhythm of Amit. If you allow him to move in and out and just have it his own way, then Amit very skillful indeed. So Chinyemba, yeah, he's got his work cut out, but this Zambian is a strong power puncher.
It was a left-right combination that took out the Tokyo Olympian Alex Winwood in the second round. Good work to the body. The headshots were blocked by the gloves and forearms of Amit, who tucked up behind a turtle shell to repel those blows.
Yeah, it's been not a bad start for the man in red, Chinyemba, who he's got to try and catch Amit as he comes forward, or if he can get him to hold his feet, that's where he'll have some success, Chinyemba. If you allow Amit to move in and out, and side to side, that's when the Indian boxer does his best work. So Chinyemba is matching him here and catching him as he's coming forward.
In the preceding contest, and indeed when we've seen him previously, long bridging is Chinyemba, not scoring with the jab, but just holding it out as a yardstick. On the resumption, he scored effectively. That triggered Amit into a response. But in his previous contest, Amit has almost used the first half of the opening round as a reconnaissance mission, just taking a look before beginning to dart in with those quick feet and often getting away without reply. But here, Chinyemba's making that more difficult. Amit did have left-hand success in the early part of the round, but for the most part, dictating the terms of this contest from my perspective is the front foot aggression of Patrick Chinyemba, stalking forward threateningly, and that left jab always locked and loaded and ready to be thrusted out. I think that's a good round of boxing for the man in red. But what say the 5 scoring judges?
That wasn't bad at all from Chinyemba. I think Amit is up against someone who, like we spoke about, has got speed and power. And I think Amit just struggled there to close that gap. That was excellent from him, just moving in with fast feet. And you may see Amit now just up the pace and tempo with the feet a little bit with his movements, because he's got to do something different here. At the moment, Chinyemba is handling the pace. Could be close to scores, but yes, I thought Chinyemba had a better round. Let's have a look.
So the judges returning a 3-2 split in favor of Chinyemba after the first round. So into the second round we go. Chinyemba sprinting out to set up camp on top of the logo. Amit now looking to quicken his movements. There you see him score with that southpaw left once again. He scored with it on a second occasion, but he's being met by Chinyemba, who is standing his ground, then spinning off the line, and it's resulting in the most furious trade-off we've witnessed thus far. Whipping right-hand bolo shot into the body from Chinyemba before success upstairs. Amit counters with the right hand, but getting the better of that exchange was Chinyemba. But Amit showing his competitive spirit, firing back, and this contest springing into life in the opening 40 seconds of this second round.
Yes, different approach now from Amit, who's actually on that front foot, and he's trying to draw the lead of his opponent and then come back with that left-hand counter. So he's counter-punching basically on the front foot, going forward. He's there to be hit, and as Chinyemba throws the shots, then he's trying to come back with counters. His problem is Chinyemba's got a bit of speed about him and accuracy, and that's what's troubling Amit at the moment. This is, again, a good response from Chinyemba.
Minute gone in this second round, and what a second round it has been thus far. Amit determinedly onto that front foot, launching lead attacks. Good left hand landed by Amit, who again, after Chinyemba spun off the line, gets back on the front foot and goes in pursuit of him. Midway through this second round, good left hand to the body driven in by Amit. And again, this one being fought almost exclusively in the space of centre ring.
Clever little boxing there from Amit. What he's doing, just staying on the outside, just out of punching range. Then he drifts in and out, and he's just wanting Chinyemba to lead with the shot. And Chinyemba, to his credit, is still just holding his ground. Knows they've done the homework here, the Zambians, on Amit.
Left jab with a scoring shot from Chinyemba. He looks for that shot once again. He's countered by a southpaw left from Amit. Right hook was a slapping shot, but it landed solidly for Amit, as did the backhand for Chinyemba. Good defenses by putting up the gloves from Amit to block that jab that is being pistoned out by Chinyemba. And now Amit retreating to the ropes, content to fight off the strands. Neither boxer having success, while the man in blue is in that confined position. Here he scores with another southpaw left. That clips the chin of Chinyemba. Final 20 seconds of this second round.
Both are having success here, Ronald, but I'm impressed with Chinyemba. What he's doing with the jab, it's a slow jab, but it's just to measure the distance and gap, and just to give his opponent a little bit of trouble and just keep him off balance, because he wants Amit to come forward. So he's really doing what Amit does, trying to get the man to come over that front foot. That's a good round, I thought, again for Chinyemba.
Remember the first round he took on a 3-2 split. It was keenly contested once again. Amit with a terrific response for my money. This man was certainly in it, but what say the judges?
So both boxers had success here. Amit was on that front foot, counter-punching on the front foot, trying to draw the lead. Halfway through the round, though, Chinyemba reversed the roles, popping out the jab, wanting Amit to come over the front foot. Got him in this corner here. So yeah, again, it's a fairly close round, isn't it? It's what you prefer, but I think the man in red may have just done enough again. What say the judges?
Remember, 10-9 for a close round, 10-8 for a clear winner, 10-7 for total domination. And it's a clean sweep of the cards in favor of Amit, which means that we have 3 tied scored cards of 19 points apiece going into the third and final round. So with 3 minutes remaining in this 51-kilogram flyweight semi-final, the 2018 Commonwealth Games silver medalist, the 2019 World Champion silver medalist, Amit Panghal of India, responded magnificently as he's put on the end of a long right hook there from Chinyemba. But a magnificent response after conceding the first round, 3-2. Swept the second round unanimously, which means that we have 3 tied scorecards of 19 points apiece with 3 minutes remaining. Now Amit, breathing through an open mouth. We've seen his conditioning let him down in the past, but he has designs on returning to his 2nd consecutive Commonwealth Games gold medal bout, and he will be looking to bring his experience to bear. But Chinyemba remaining threatening on that front foot, but he's picked off by a southpaw single there before the boxers fall into one another.
Well, up until that point, I thought Chinyemba was having a really decent round here. This contest very close indeed. The judges preferring Amit's work in that second round. I didn't think it was too bad a round for Chinyemba, but they preferred Amit's work. But at the start of this round, certainly the Zambian boxer in red has been told that his opponent has won that last round, and now there's a sense of more urgency with the man in red. I think he's having, again, a decent round here.
Good left hand landed by Amit, and if Amit is feeling the pace, you've seen Chinyemba is intelligently targeting the body. Midway through the third and final round. So Amit looking to use the space of the boxing ring now and draw in Chinyemba. Chinyemba missing with his 2-shot salvo, kept the attack going, dug in a right-hand bolo shot to the body before Amit escapes to the space of center ring. But it's Chinyemba on that front foot who appears to be the more dominant figure at the moment. And look who's keen to initiate a clinch. It's the man in blue, Amit.
Yeah, he seems to be running on empty now, Amit. His fitness has lapsed here, most certainly. May have been caught with a couple of body shots, I don't know, but for some reason the work rate has dipped from the man in blue. He looks tired, Ronald, and the momentum seems to be with Chinyemba here.
And remember, as we've pointed out previously, this isn't the first time that this type of progression has occurred in a contest. This type of fate has befallen Amit. And the head of the Indian boxing delegation, after his Olympic disappointment last summer, good right hook landed on the inside by Chinyemba during that trade-off. Amit comes forward, looking for his right hook success. Terrific right hand to the body, whipped in by Chinyemba, who is riding the wave of momentum that he has established here with this magnificent response in the third and final round. Amit covering up, takes another right hand to the body. On a 10-second clapper, he springs forward, but he's not able to land any successful offense. So this one is going to conclude, and I think the man who has raised his arms is the victor in that contest. And again, body language often so instructive. Chinyemba's arms went up immediately, he broke out into a smile, and it was a much more subdued walk back to the blue corner from Amit Panghal. I think he's been eliminated here, but how will the judges see that third and final round?
Well, if it's all on the last round, I mean, Chinyemba has won it, hasn't he? No question, he boxed much better. He came out at the start of the third round, a real sense of urgency. He would have been told that he lost the second, and all of a sudden, Amit suddenly just ran out of gas. Maybe got caught with a couple of heavy body shots, maybe, which can often really affect your fitness. But something went wrong for Amit in that round, and his work rate certainly
Ladies and
dipped.
gentlemen,
Let's listen.
we go to your judges' scorecards where we have a unanimous decision for your winner heading into the Commonwealth Games final. In the blue corner,
oh my goodness.
representing India.
Well,
Amit.
I find that scorecard puzzling indeed. Because Patrick Chinyemba, I thought he responded magnificently in the third and final round, and I want to see those scorecards that were returned in round number 3.
Oh.
Because this man, again, he can't believe what the fate that's befallen him here. He was the aggressor, he was busier, he was more effective, he landed the heavier punches, But somehow, the judges have returned a verdict unanimously, I hasten to add, in favor of Amit, and he goes through to his second consecutive gold medal bout.
Ronald, we haven't seen many poor decisions here. It's been pretty good in the Commonwealth Games, but that one there, that's the worst one that we've seen so far, because Amit, if that contest is on the last round, then Chinyemba wins it by a country mile. I mean, he wins the last round quite comfortable, and yet Amit has taken it on a unanimous scores overall. I find that very puzzling indeed. Yes, Amit at one point was winning the contest, and it was close, wasn't it? But up until that last round, I mean, he evened the scores up rather, coming into the third round, and it's literally all on the last round, and there was only one winner in the last round. And look, I think he looks surprised himself when his hand goes up. This fella desperately unlucky, and I think they got that wrong. I think Chinyemba won.